Hey, what's up guys? Adwa here, and in this video we are going to look at the Samsung Galaxy S6 rumors. The S6 is the flagship phone of Samsung, and as the arrival date nears, we have lots of rumors and rumors. We have leaked specifications, we have leaked images, we have leaked design, and this information comes from the insiders as well as from the various third-party case manufacturers. So in this video, I have tried to group all of such rumors together. So let's see what's exactly making the buzz this time around.
To start with, Samsung has designed a Project Zero plan for their upcoming Samsung Galaxy S6. Now, this project involves creating and designing a Galaxy S6 right from scratch and taking all the input, all the requirements of customers into consideration. Speaking of the design, Samsung has decided to go with full unibody aluminum construction in the Samsung Galaxy S6. This will make all the Samsung fanboys very happy. Many of us were not pleased with the plastic construction of the S4 and the S5, mainly because it didn't feel premium and it felt cheap. But Samsung seems to have learned its lessons this time around, and from the glimpses of the Galaxy Alpha and the Galaxy A7, I think Samsung has found the right way in going with the aluminum construction. Speaking of the display, Samsung has decided to go with the actual definition of a smartphone by keeping the screen size at around 5 inches. The only thing we are unsure about is the actual resolution. Some rumors suggest that we may get a full HD 1080 by 1920 resolution, while other rumors suggest that we may get a QHD 1440 by 2560 resolution. I personally think Samsung has always been that company that likes to stay ahead in the specifications race. So don't get surprised if you see a QHD 1440 by 2560 resolution on the next Galaxy. Speaking of the processor, this is where the biggest news is coming from. Samsung has decided to ditch the Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor and instead go with its own Samsung Exynos 7420 processor. Now, this may have something to do with the overheating issues of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 810. The Exynos 7420 is an octa-core processor with 4 Cortex A57 cores and 4 Cortex A53 cores. The Exynos 7420 is said to be 20 times faster compared to its previous generations and up to 35% more energy efficient. It is also the first chip to be built using the 14 nanometer manufacturing process. Speaking of the camera, we already have an official teaser out on YouTube mentioning that the camera on the next Galaxy is going to be great. I personally think it doesn't matter if it's a 16 megapixel sensor or a 20 megapixel sensor. What matters is the actual technology that is going to be implemented inside the camera. Speaking of the software experience, the Galaxy S6 may come pre-installed with Android Lollipop with TouchWiz UI over it. Now, TouchWiz is criticized for being too heavy and is often the reason for the lagging of Samsung smartphones. So Samsung has decided to lower down the functionality of TouchWiz and keep it as simple as they can. In another move, Samsung has decided to move all of its pre-installed Samsung apps onto the Galaxy App Store. So for the people who really want them, they can download from the App Store, and for the people who don't want them, it helps them save the additional bloatware on their phone. Speaking of the battery, recent news suggests that the Samsung Galaxy S6 may have a 2600 mAh battery. Now, this may be an indication that the resolution of the phone might be Full HD 1080 by 1920. The thing that made the biggest headlines is that the Samsung Galaxy S6 may have two variants. The first one is the normal S6 and the second one is the S6 Edge. Now the S6 Edge is said to have edges on both the left hand and the right hand side. Now I'm still not convinced about the additional functionality of these edges, but Samsung thinks they are the future.
As we have seen, there are lots of rumors coming up. But one thing to remember is that the actual product may be or may not be similar to all such leaks and rumors. So, all the rumors that I have just told you need to be taken with a pinch of salt. So, that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video, and I will like to know what are your opinions and expectations from the upcoming Galaxy S6. Let me know that in the comments below. Until then, have a great day.